They don't see you. At least not yet.
Go tell me what Mom does to her. I ain't sending her back to that.
Yeah, but what if she has all done in one go? Pissing her off and get them killed.
Did you kill our friends? We found their horses. No. Which one of you leads these people?
The hell's it matter?
Enough just to dress all of you. Your people crossed into our land. There will be no conflict. Your people killed our people. There will be no conflict. I'm done talking. Bring me my daughter, or there will be conflict.
Don't touch us, a girl.
Daryl, that's stupid.
Daryl, stop.
Let's go to war for some girl we don't even know.
What does she want? No, Daryl, we can't do that.
She ain't getting her.
Then what are you doing?
She's done talking.
Why don't they just bring her out and let Lydia decide for her damn self? Like,
Well done, good people. Hurry these back to preserve the fruits of our labor. The dead will be upon us in less than an hour's time. I was thinking you could accompany them to protect the cargo.
Not heading back together?
it's fine here.
What's going on? Where's everybody else going, and why are you scared to tell me?
Scared? What? Jerry, is this the face of a scared man? No comment, Your Majesty. You see, there's this little side mission that some of us have been planning for a while. To pick up one last item for the fair. It'll just take a few minutes, plenty of time to avoid the herd. But it's nothing you'd be interested in, so...
Try me.
How about I show you? It's movie time.
Oh, they want to get like a projector or something.
Movie time. It's movie.
Jerry.
Yeah, okay.
Why does he keep saying it? Also, it's Miller time.
This seems like a really dumb plan.
I honestly, I'm waiting. What?
Bill? Did you... Are you recording? Alright, I'll come back later.
Special guest star.
Joel's brother.
Well, I was gonna. Okay,
Okay.
movie projector. Shouldn't there be a point where we have like bone walkers, like just the meat's just like all deteriorated?
I don't think that would. I mean, they would. Well, then they would just be bones and not alive. I think there's got to be some tissue, right?
Well, they're not alive already, but I mean, I guess once eventually the brain will just totally decay, and shouldn't they just collapse? Shouldn't we see collapsed walkers by now if it's been like 10 years?
You wouldn't know whether or not they were collapsed or if they'd gotten killed, though. Unless you like examined them.
Well, if they were like all just sinew, I want to see some collapsed bone walkers.
Hmm.
Just, you know, I mean, they deteriorate. That brain function, whatever is left, is going to go too eventually. You know?
Yeah. I was watching Gorgeous Deny at the Oscars. She's presented an award.
Yeah, I really like the braids. I guess she's been done filming for the last couple of months.
Jerry and Nabila have been busy. Yep.
Getting busy.
Let's see. Alpha makes me nervous. She doesn't really seem that, like, threatening right now, honestly. I mean...
I really like this episode so far. You know, honestly, Alpha doesn't make me nervous. Daryl is making me nervous
Yeah,
because
Daryl's about to do something else
he's gonna
stupid.
provoke a really dumb fight for no reason. It's like, if he just brings Lydia out herself, if she doesn't want to go, let her tell her mother that.
I feel like Daryl's about to do something that's gonna make me unlike all of the like good character development that they've done on him this season so far. I was just starting to like him again and getting ready to somewhat forgive him for getting Glenn killed and doing a bunch of other stuff. It's stupid, and I feel like he's about to do something stupid again and make me unlike him again.
Yeah, it looks like it's headed that way. It looks like it's headed that way. Oh, thank you. Sorry for the delay for the YouTube stream. We were just really late today. I really just love Alpha so far, beyond creepy than the other people that actually wear dead people's skin. She's definitely like a sociopath or something.
She's very cold. She's like emotionless.
Like, I'd love to see a flashback of Alpha back before the world ended. I bet she was fucked up then too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now she's just even like just totally unbridled with it. I think if the world didn't end, Alpha would have ended up on like one of those Black Widow specials on Lifetime or Netflix.
Yeah. Hope they explain the separation and anger towards Michelle because it's annoying and grr.
Yeah, I'm getting really sick of this like Michonne hate. Like, I feel like I'm in a fandom board or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like,
it's really
seriously.
weird. Let's see. Just says, I just want to say I can't stand Alpha's accent. Yeah, it's weird, and I know it's her thing. Is Justin online?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if he's still there.
That's funny.
Justin, if you're here, say something.
He did. Where's Rick?
Well, yeah, but I know, but
Oh, we're
he
way
doesn't-
behind. We're
yeah.
way behind on comments.
Well, I mean, we're gonna get to him. Justin hasn't watched this entire season, so he doesn't know anything that's going on.
If Justin is watching, you should stop watching now.
Yeah, Rick's not coming back, dude.
Well,
he's
no,
gone.
well, no, he don't make it sound like that.
He's gone from the show.
But not gone from the universe.
Yeah, they're gonna make movies about him.
Any more comments on you?
Shouldn't no. Oh, it's back on.
Oh.
Unmute it.
Oh, thanks for subscribing.
His masks are so gross.
Can you imagine the smell?
No.
I wonder if they like piss themselves. They might stop to poo, but I bet they pee on themselves like all the time. So gross.
Yeah, no, you can't like.
You thought Daryl was dirty. This is like next level right
Like,
here.
do they just keep like snarling and then slowly like go away from the group or something? Like to
No, they
pop squat somewhere?
Walker diapers.
Yeah. Oh, that's what they got. They wear Depends all day.
Now, if it's a fight you're looking for, we got enough firepower to let you up. Right here and now.
Right, this is the preview they showed, right?
Yeah. They got a baby out there?
Yeah.
That baby has the worst like diaper rash ever.
Animals live out here.
It's really quick.
Animals and babies. So we have babies out here. Now, what were you saying? Like us all up? You seem to want conflict. I don't. So I'm proposing a trade.
Just do the damn trade, Daryl. Good grief.
Well, especially since it's two of their people for like one of theirs.
Yeah.
One that doesn't even mean anything to
I want
them.
to kill them. But I want my daughter one of mine, two of yours.
That's a totally fair deal.
Which is why you're gonna take it. Now, bring me my daughter.
You know who'd take that deal?
Right?
Rick,
Yeah. Exactly.
Carol.
Oh, really?
I know. It's not something we absolutely need, and it's a little dangerous, but we got it all planned out.
There's a herd coming.
We can beat it in and out like a cobra strike.
We're literally getting by with what we have. These people are fathers and mothers. It's worth it to you.
It's worth it because they're fathers and mothers. Henry used to love movie nights. It's been 5 years since our last projector bulb burned out.
Gives a shit
He
what
almost
Henry
don't even know
wants.
what a movie is.
Henry's a kid.
A fair should inspire a sense of whimsy and wonder,
I feel
right?
like he should be better if he's Carol's kid.
Bringing cinema back from the dead. Showing children their first film. Now that's something that would make our gathering of community something they'd never forget.
I mean, it's a cool idea, but that's a lot of walkers in there.
If this moment of fellowship...
And they don't know how many are in there.
Hearts and minds, and they'll fight to preserve those bonds.
Can you have Dylan like Link in the house?
Hey.
He's barking up the storm.
We're giving the gift of joy and lifelong friendship. If that's not worth fighting for, I don't know what the hell is. Yo.
Dude, that movie
My kids
theater
had
could
seen
be like
the movie.
200 deep of walkers. They have no idea.
Okay.
You win.
I'm not gonna not keep you safe.
They're
Gonna
gonna
lead
use
them
that
out
to
one
lead
by
them
one?
out, yeah. This is a horrible plan. What are they thinking? You should be smarter than this.
Well, I just hope they check the other areas behind them beyond the movie theater. They might bring out walkers from other places.
Dude, there could be, I don't know how many screens are in there, but I mean, got like 50 in each, there's like 10 of them, there's like 300 walkers in there.
Well, this would be a good time to have someone like Michonne who could just slice them one by one.
Speaking of which. Oh, that's not her. Thought they were like cutting to a different scene or something.
Carol in that longbow is kind of badass. I'm wondering how long it took her to learn how to do that.
No bulbs, just fungus.
And a lot of tubs of butter flavored coconut oil. Pretty sure the expiration date's just a suggestion.
Oil should be fine. It's just oil.
Yeah.
Oil.
That's strange.
He was late to the party.
Yeah, but he has fresh wounds on his head.
I like
How
fresh
is that
blood.
possible? Yeah. Is there like an animal in there?
Or you're right. That blood should have been black. Ugh. Oh.
That was pretty nasty.
So gross.
I love how they. One thing I do love about this show is like they keep coming up with creative new ways to kill the walkers that you haven't thought of before.
Why don't they just kill the ones that are all trapped right there? That noise would get on my nerves.
They should just stab them.
Yeah.
Like,
Your vision, your all.
Just shank them real quick in the eyeball.
Cobra Strike.
this person.
Oh, I can't see.
No, I can't see.
How are you seeing this whole time?
I can see like with one eye.
Can you lean that way? 'Cause I'm leaning this way.
Alright.
Then I'm not in the frame.
It's hard because.
You have more room to lean than I do. Is that beta?
No.
Keep back. Away from the prisoners. For now.
What? Too bad Sasha's not there. She could have sniped the ones holding those two guys and they could run away. The Whisperers don't have guns, yes?
Don't look at her, dude. What are you doing? You're gonna give away her position.
Well, honestly, she was dumb for running in that field in the first place.
Oh, okay. That's.
Daryl, what'd she say? Are they okay?
We got a hand back to girl. Where's Henry?
Oh, wow.
He's gonna want to say goodbye.
Daryl, Karen Yumiko went to get Lydia.
What?
She decided while you were out there. But she's still looking old.
Who?
She's gone.
How do you mean she's gone?
Her door was open. Key was in the lock. Daryl, you know we have to do this.
Henry, let her go.
Split up. Find Henry. We find a girl.
Yeah, because remember, like last night,
Henry
last
is-
week, he let her out to go and like take a look at the whole rest of the camp or whatever, and then somebody like was wandering around the corner, I think, and he like grabbed her really quick and like ducked into like the cellar or something. I don't know. He like grabbed. I don't think they got outside of the walls though, so she's still got to be somewhere in there.
But I just don't understand how Henry could spend most of his life, or a good chunk of his life, being raised by Carol and could be so colossally stupid.
Yeah, he's really stupid. He's super green.
Can he just die already?
He's stupid. He was stupid as like a little kid too, and I was hoping that he was going to get more likable when they had him like grow up. But he's stupid as an adult. Well, not an adult, but as like a teenager too. And so I don't know. I'm not. What's really frustrating is that they're giving a lot of like Carl's storylines to him, because Carl has like a weird thing with Lydia in the comic.
Well,
I don't think that like his character is worth anything that was supposed to go to Carl. You know what I mean?
I just want to make one thing clear. Referring to Henry as new Carl, like whoever is doing that needs to stop, because there's no way in hell that Carl would ever be whatever is going on with Henry. You know?
Blood spurting out of the head. Keep trying to outdo these Walker kills. That's funny. Oh, that was good. Popcorn, anyone? Delicious. The look on Carol's face. Popcorn fight gore wrong. Gone wrong, rather.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like it. I like when they get a little light and humorous. Yeah, the Walker kills are funny.
I feel like they should, like those movie theater walkers, they should have been like killing them more, like, or maybe they're just used to the noise and they don't care. But I feel like that's a liability.
They're desensitized to it.
Yeah, because I feel like when you don't kill them right away, that's when like shit goes down.
A little music to get you in the killing mood. Yep. Let's see. Her voice reminds me of the lady from Poltergeist. Are you talking about Alpha?
No, she means this house is clear. Yeah, Alpha.
Oh.
The little woman.
Okay.
Can't remember her name.
Looking so forward to Beta and Daryl's meeting. Yeah, I know they have some kind of like an epic fist fight, those two, because it's in the one of the promos for the rest of the season.
Who does Negan fight?
I don't know. I know like Negan has a bunch of interaction with Beta, one-on-one from the comic.
Henry is the worst ever. Yes. Although Tara is making a very close run right now.
Daryl's discovered that he actually likes talking.
Yeah, Daryl does have more dialogue for sure.
Yeah. Which is good, because he was starting to be like a mute before.
Oh,
back on.
Yeah. That's smart. Wait, what?
What the hell was that?
Oh, that's hilarious. Did you guys see that?
Dude, that was bullshit.
It was like a little quick preview in between the commercials to advertise for the show that we're currently watching.
Man.
I think it's clever.
That was fucked up.
That's like one of those little scenes that didn't make it into the actual show, and they're like, let's just put it in a little quick promo.
That was weird. I didn't like that. That was a tease.
I cannot stand Henry either, and Tara always looks unsure.
Daryl's gonna have to make better choices. He's always needed to make better choices. He is so bad at making... Dude. Oh, the second... He starts to be likable again after 3 years, and then, sure enough, he's just stupid again.
He rides with Melissa McBride?
Andrew Lincoln was on like a week ago.
I know, I recorded it. I was gonna watch it, just because I love Andy so much. Here we go.
Nothing in the house. Anybody check the barn? I'll check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, it's not even...
I thought they were just showing something that they weren't going to show on the episode, which
Come on,
would have
AMC.
been that would have been better.
That was lame, AMC.
Magna kind of reminds me of like a bootleg Lady Gaga for some reason.
That baby's gonna cause.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real walkers,
those
yeah.
are the real walkers. She's trying to shut it up.
Bitch, you better move. You better go shamble your ass away. Oh. Is Alpha gonna let her get eaten? Don't just. Why is she just standing
Wow, dude. That is cold! Holy shit, dude!
there? Oh my god.
Are you serious?
Why won't they?
Dude, that is cold.
They'll laugh at the dad. Means to live in silence. The mother can't quiet the child. And the dad will.
Why didn't the mother like feed the baby maybe to make it quiet?
Good boy, good boy.
Oh god. Okay, now she's scary.
See, and everybody was like, everyone had a problem with Negan essentially bashing in Maggie's head, but that's so much
That's
worse.
way worse. That is like 1,000 times worse.
You don't have to.
She smiled.
Go where he probably.
It's just no, that's all she did.
We'll see what that is.
I can get Henry and Lydia.
No, it's my problem.
And Alden's fine. This is how I get him back.
Ugh.
I've known Henry since he was a kid. He likes me. I can talk to him.
Go. Come on.
No, they should send Daryl, and Daryl should just knock Henry's dumb ass out. They're trying to save that baby.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. She's gonna save the baby.
How is she gonna do that?
Run and grab it and keep going, I guess.
Well, I guess they can't really chase after her because they
Yeah.
give themselves away.
But then the baby will go after. I mean, then slingshot. Run, bitch!
What are you doing?
Why was she running there? She can't hear anything. This is such a bad.
Oh
plan.
yeah, that's true, huh? Oh my god. This is some cool camera work.
That baby's making all that noise. Like, she can't even hide. Like, running into that cornfield is just bad for her. She has no visibility. He should have never told her about that baby. It's gonna get her killed. They're both gonna die now.
No, I don't think so. I think she'll get away.
Maybe.
They wouldn't have like filmed this whole thing just to have her die with a baby in her arms.
I don't know. Doesn't Lori die with a baby in her arms?
Yeah, that's the comic though.
Yeah. I hate bringing up the comic. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god.
She's handling herself pretty well so far. There we go.
Oh, now
She'll
she's
be
got some
fine.
help. Somebody's gonna die out there.
Damn, we're in business.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about this movie projector. Go back to what we were just watching.
This is like filler.
Yes, you did. These bulbs are fragile, for reals. Wrong touch can break it. Blow from the skin can explode it. No. This is gonna be surgery. Hey, mind giving me a hand? My side mission has a side mission. What's it for? The charter. So I can frame it after all the leaders of the community sign it.
At the fair? You were serious
Let's see.
about Alexandria coming?
I was. I am. I know. You think I'm dreaming?
I told you we're gonna show him his head. I just don't want you getting your hopes up if it doesn't happen.
And I can't wait to see the look on your face if it does.
What if the fair isn't enough? What if more trade and more training isn't enough? We should talk to Jesus about the possibility of taking this side of things here
Oh,
first,
this is.
just in case.
Oh, right, they don't know
First,
Jesus is
until we
dead.
can find some new place, someplace better.
And what place could be better than the kingdom?
Surely a dreamer could dare to dream of such a place. Hey, it doesn't mean.
But it might. That's the reality. We have to consider all outcomes and be foolish not to. I've been foolish not.
Your Majesty,
William, what is it?
bad news. The Bullbox died. We got less than 15 before Alfred ends.
Weapons
Oh
up.
God.
Prepare for a breach.
Why didn't they just kill them
Yeah, that
when they first
was
went in there?
stupid.
They should know better by now.
Wrap it up. Let's go.
If they had killed the ones on the front, that would have created a barrier so that the other ones couldn't get. Yeah.
And done. Let's bounce.
You want to bet that pole that's like getting broken. Oh boy.
If you had killed them when you first came in, maybe you wouldn't be having these problems now.
And I call it. I was like, "Who? What do you want to bet it gets broken?" And like a second after that, goes down this like
Commercials.
pipe chute or whatever.
A quick recap. The Kingdom folk, Jerry, Ezekiel, Carol are trying to get a movie projector and a giant frame. And Henry has run off with Lydia, which is potentially going to cause, let's say, a skirmish.
Yeah.
Maybe not a war, but let's say a skirmish.
So, I mean, it looks like now. I mean, I still don't like the way that they're going about this with like the charter thing, but at least like I like Ezekiel's like intention because like he said there, he was like, no, I'm gonna get her to sign it. Like he's trying to get Michonne back with them. You know what I mean? Like that's what he's trying to say. He's like, no, we're gonna convince her to like become part of us again, right? Like that's I like that intention.
The opposite of Tara.
Yeah, Tara just sounded like she's just like, oh fuck Michonne. Ezekiel doesn't seem like he's like willing to do that. He seems to think like we gotta like work together and we'll get her on board if we just like show her the fair and all that stuff. Which like I think that's the right approach.
Like obviously, Michonne not only underwent the loss of Rick, underwent a pregnancy alone, and then whatever happened with that whole branding stuff, and it looks like. Some of her own people, Tara, didn't take the time to actually talk to her. To, you know what I mean? Like, she's just like, fuck that bitch. I'm gonna steal her shit and leave and never come back. Like, that's what, like, a child would do. Like, adults talk things out if there's a problem. So I'm kind of like, fuck Tara right now.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about the baby. Dude, that was, that look on Alpha's face when she just was like,
she's like, oh well.
holy crap, dude! Completely. I mean, like yeah, that is like true sociopathy shit. Like no emotion whatsoever. Did not care that like a baby was about to get eaten alive in front of them.
Well, no. Why should she care? Because that wasn't the first time it happened.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm not getting notifications. Why YouTube?
That was crazy. And then.
Well, we started late, so for our YouTubers, we started late, so you probably good.
She said to live with the dead is to live in silence. She can't silence the baby, the dead one.
Well, that wasn't the first baby to get left behind. Number one. Number two, the mom was fucking stupid. Like, why didn't she move away? Like, why didn't she say, like, just like move away from where the dead were coming? Why was she just standing there? Instead, she puts the baby down and then walks away, which made like no sense. These people, good lord. Carol doesn't know about Jesus or this before. No. Kingdom is totally in the dark. They need to figure out like a communication system. again.
I don't know. I mean, also, what is Alpha gonna do? Because she's like standing there without a mask, and those walkers are getting closer, and like all the rest of them.
I'm sure the stench on her that's been cultivated for like months or years will keep her safe. I don't think she needs the mask at all. Whatever fumes she's giving off right now, I'm pretty sure. Just think about it.
Ugh, dude, it's gotta be so gnarly.
I would probably vomit if I was like Alden and what's the other one?
Luke.
I'm surprised they haven't vomited already being around those people from the stench. I'd rather jump in a dumpster.
Jerry, you butterfingers. uh, better the light than Jerry. Yes, that's true. Dude, crazy that they would just let the waters kill the baby if they can't quiet them down. Yeah, these people are cold, cold, cold. Guess they won't be watching Black Panther.
Also, curious and totally off topic because the trailer's on right now. It's creeping me out all over again. Who's gonna watch Us? It's coming out, I think, next month, March 22nd. So yeah, we're gonna have to watch that.
Well, there's Henry's dumbass.
What? Good weird, right? Yeah. Weird.
Wait, did she wash first?
Yeah, a woman at Hilltop makes those.
The hell is that?
They kind of look like coins, but they're not worth anything. She wasn't supposed to come. She broke her own rules. Maybe she misses me.
Looks like she did shower.
Maybe she's sorry. No. She's not.
Someone please throat punch Henry.
Yeah.
People like that don't get to be sorry.
Henry.
I just wanted to get laid.
Stay here.
Henry. I didn't want to tell her.
Just go. Tell me one here. Please. She doesn't want to go back. Her mother hurts her.
Henry.
She doesn't want to go back, and I
There was
really
something
want
I could
some
do
of
to
that
help her.
pussy.
No one wants this. But Lydia, she doesn't belong to us. Okay, Alden and Luke do. Her mother has them. She'll kill them if we don't give her back.
No, there's got to be another way.
There isn't. I'm sorry.
It's not fair. It's not right.
No, I know it isn't.
This is not a discussion. Kick him in the balls and keep it moving.
It's something we're just gonna have to live with.
How?
When I was about your age, I saw my parents die. It changed me. Became all about surviving somehow.
Just us.
And then someone else close to me died.
Carl.
Someone special. With a big heart. He left me a letter reminding me that just surviving, it isn't living. It took me way too long to get what it really meant. You live with it by staying who you are, by not letting the bad things change you.
I'm not sure this is helping her case.
Henry, it's okay. I'm gonna go. I have to.
What? No, we can.
I want to.
Henry, shut up. Bitch.
She's my mother. They're my people. I miss them. I'm gonna miss you too.
I miss them.
They're gonna be okay.
That's all she's known
So
though.
will you, okay?
That's her whack ass mama.
It'd be funny if she walked away and he just all of a sudden is like, "You gonna leave me with blue balls like this?"
Well, honestly, I mean, Lydia's gonna still be alive. If she wants to come back later, she can. All she has to do is run away. You know what I mean? Like, she knows where they are now. Good lord, she looks awesome.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see the cosplay for Alpha.
there's gonna be a lot of them.
I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Comic-Con this year, there's gonna be a lot of Alpha cosplayers. That's an easy cosplay too, except for the belt buckle.
Oh.
Not sure where you get
I
that.
wanna know who's gonna, like, actually shave their head for it.
It's not reconnecting.
It's not loaded yet. That's why. You gotta give it a minute. We're back on YouTube anyway. Sorry guys, had some technical difficulties. Okay, Cub's on the other side of the fence.
I never want to let go of you. I want you to.
Ever.
I'm sorry, Mama. Thanks for coming to get me.
That's a warm welcome. Oh, what? What the?
Only Alpha. Back all the rest. Yes, Alpha.
Wow.
How utterly bizarre.
Good lord, yeah.
For walking
Wait,
Dead
just-
is
the
brought to you
video,
by Rocket
because
Mortgage
it's
by
failed
Quicken
to
Loans. Push button, get mortgage.
Should be.
I'll just-
It's almost on now.
I'll just put a post saying, like, sorry, we lost connection, guys.
Well, for our YouTube people, we're still here thanks to my data plan. Someone tripped over one of the cords and the Wi-Fi and everything went down. So that sucked. Our Facebook is still down right now, but it should be, the internet should be popping back in at any second now. It's just like the most unfortunate live viewing ever. Like, almost everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, but that's okay. We're still here. Maybe we can do like a brief 10-minute after show
Yeah.
to make up for it. And thank you for joining us on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. We appreciate you. Wow, what a strange. I like this episode so
It's a
far.
good episode.
Yeah, what do you guys think? How are you feeling about the episode and everything that's transpired so far? Is Alpha scarier now?
Yes. Yes.
Like, you know she's let a baby die before, at least one.
There should be a deleted scene, like, where, like, Daryl just grabs Henry and, like, shakes him. And is like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And Henry's like, "I swear I made her shower."
See, here's my problem. It shouldn't have been a debate. They had two of their people, right? I feel like it should have been Daryl. Daryl could have cold cocked him. Like, it's not a discussion. It's not. It's just not. Henry just really bothers me, and they're handling him with kid gloves, and he shouldn't be. Henry needs like a middle ground in his life, someone who has like non-psychotic alpha tendencies to keep him in line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when he was saying all that stuff, like, no, we'll find another way. Enid should have backhanded him. Like Alpha did to her daughter, which is for no reason. No legit reason.
She backhanded her and then said, and then, like, acted like she was going to give her a hug and just said,
Mom knew what happened to her if she didn't put the baby down. Alpha scares people. That's why she's Alpha. You don't go against her.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's
Come
obviously
Alpha,
the
that's Alpha,
HBIC.
yes.
Alpha is the head bitch in charge. Until she comes across like Carol, then I think she'd lose, frankly.
You call me Alpha just like the rest.
Oh. Mama Alpha slapped the crap out of Lydia. Hurt so good, Mama. I mean Alpha. um. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Lydia could go back with Alpha now, and then wait a couple of days or a week even, and then just sneak away and go back to the hilltop. Just
You
disappear.
probably know where she went though.
Um, I mean, if she planned it, she could probably escape without being noticed, and then they wouldn't be sure where she went necessarily. In fact, I wouldn't even go right back to Hilltop. I would take them around on a merry chase and make it look like I was eaten by walkers, and then go to Hilltop to go live a regular life. So, you're not gonna go back live on Facebook?
Not right now.
You should tell them to go to YouTube. They're still on.
I don't have enough time to type all that. It's too late. I mean, I just. You have 30 seconds.
It's so weird. Oh my God. Keep forgetting that the camera's right there
Yeah.
on the left side. Say hi to YouTubers.
Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Glad you guys didn't get your feed cut off like we did.
I'm glad you're looking that way and not as a... Oh, it's on. Oh, right, the movie theater. I totally forgot all about them.
Did you get it?
Oh, I got it bubble wrapped, and as far as I can tell, it stayed in one piece after I dropped it.
Well, it's probably
Where'd you
trampled
drop it?
on.
Best guess, middle aisle, somewhere between rows R and W.
From the projection room, looks to be about 30 to 40 in there.
No.
Mere minutes before the herd's upon us, there isn't time to lure them away like the others. Perhaps it's victory enough to leave with the poster box in our lives.
I'm sorry, boss. If that's what he thinks best. Your call.
Should we clean this call account or something? Because I say we stay and we fight for what we came for. It's just a few kills each. We take them further back and we use the steps as choke points so they don't come home us.
Carol, you don't have to. Not for me.
Who says it's just for you? Come, we start.
Carol's like,
So are we doing this or what?
I'm a bad bitch anyway. I would do anything to say I'm not.
She's right. It's not that many. If they split them up, you know.
Yeah. I think they just got to the point where they don't want to take those kinds of risks. But Carol's like, man, fuck that. We did worse.
Carol's like, you bunch of pussies. I took down a whole compound with a bottle rocket. Guys are gonna complain over 30 walkers. Oh, that was a nice one.
No, and they did it to a jaunty tune.
Mommy and Killjoy some of the time. I just want you to be safe.
I know.
We've all lost so much. With Henry gone.
He's safe with Darren. And I'm here with you. And we got ourselves a projector bomb.
We did.
You are right. Smart to be ready for any eventuality. But maybe we're done losing for a while.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh. Oh, what's that? What does that mean? Is that the whispers who did
Maybe,
that? Oh, he's gotta work off his frustrations.
Whoa, getting top, man.
To do it. But it doesn't make it okay.
I never said it did.
So what do we do?
We live with it.
Yeah, that's what Ian said.
It was her choice, you numbnuts.
I saw the scars on your back. I think you know better than anyone what we just sent her back to.
Okay, but she's still gonna be alive.
How can you live with that?
The choice was either switch or Alden and Luke get killed.
The world is just shit sometimes. And you live with it. Sometimes that's all you can do.
No, but what about before? At Alexandria? I know what you did to help when things went bad there.
No. You don't. Not really. I did what I had to do today. We all did.
This kid's so fucking annoying.
I'm not a fan of Henry.
Nor should you be. Who is a fan of Henry, really?
He's just so immature. Like, I mean,
Oh, that's right. He already had a theater
yeah, that's where Rick first met him.
on the stage.
Yep.
Love's just like that. And I don't know what
Moonshine?
I'm looking for.
Maybe.
But when I find it,
It's been a long day. Time to get fucked up.
Wait, does the Death Lady still have that baby? Or did they give the baby back?
No, they got away with it. Remember? Daryl
I
cleared
know,
a
but
path.
I know, but when they made the trade, do they still have the baby?
Who's that?
I'm not sure.
Who's that hooking up?
Oh, they kept the baby.
Yeah, see, I told you. Oh, they're gonna adopt the baby because they lost their kid. That makes sense.
They're more like grandparents than parents. Alright.
Whatever. It's the apocalypse. Who cares?
No, she did put that baby down. Like, oh well. Honestly, if that mother has any sense, she's probably happy that they took that baby.
I was just gonna say, I actually think the mother's probably happy because she knows that like that baby's not gonna be in danger like that anymore.
Yeah.
What?
One of the Whisperers had a baby.
in Henry's room.
What? What did she find? What the hell?
Went over. So Henry ran away.
Oh my god, did he go out after Lydia? Dude!
Of course he did, because he's a dummy.
Oh! He's gonna fucking strangle this kid. Jesus Christ, how horny can you be? My god.
You never wanted to pee that bad, did you?
Fuck no. Are you kidding me?
What does that say? I cannot read
Can't
that.
read it because the TV's too small.
We'll rewind it later.
I'm going with you. Oh, it's what him and Lydia were saying to one another. Can't see that either.
It's just, I'm going with you. She was reiterating that she's going with him.
Oh, okay.
Are those two? Is Daryl finally going to find somebody?
Maybe.
I know this is based on basically nothing.
Well, it would make sense. They both barely speak.
Wait, if they're going to have a lot of quality time with him and his dog, time to bond, who knows what's going to happen on the road?
Comedy presents scenes from next week's episode.
I acted like I needed help. I wanted to get him to trust me.
There's Beta.
We need to protect ourselves. We need to be ready.
Oh, he's scared.
Putting ourselves out there is dangerous.
Who are we supposed to turn to when we need each other?
Oh, I see what's happening.
Yeah.
Man, let me make a guess.
Tonight.
Lydia's new mask is going to be a Henry mask. That's messed up, right?
That's possible.
That's terrible. Oh my god.
That's possible.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think she was lying to her mom, but now because Henry's a dumbass and put her in an awful predicament, now Alpha is gonna make her prove herself.
Yeah,
And there's
possibly.
nothing she can do about it. Lydia's just gonna have to live with her Henry mask. Stupid.
And she like starts talking like him and stuff, like when they're. But then at least he'll always be with her.
Oh, gross.
Too far?
No, actually, no. Considering what we just saw tonight and what's gonna happen next week, no.
He's just. This is just Darwinism. I mean, like. I feel like every character on the show, you get like one freebie of like a really stupid decision where everybody around you has to like rescue you if you're lucky. If you don't learn your lesson like after that, like I mean, you know, it's just like let them go. They weren't gonna get it anyway. They're just gonna like
Yeah.
drag the rest of the group down. You don't have time in this world to like keep teaching the same lesson over and over and over again. You get one. If you're lucky, you get one.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you don't get any, and he's had like 10.
He's obviously he's
you-
outlived his stay. At
How do
this
you get
point, I think.
fight training from Morgan and like
Carol.
get raised by Carol and turn out this naive? Like it's just like he's a lost cause.
I think his softness is a lot of Ezekiel, but
He's just not made for this world.
even Ezekiel's not that stupid.
He's just not made for this world.
He's not.
I don't know. There's only so much you can do. Like, but we've seen it time and time again. Like the soft guy always ends up dying, and he's not even a man yet. You know, like he's not gonna get there. like he is right now where like Carl was when he was 8.
I mean,
You know?
if he was truly Carol's son at this point and he was gonna really go on a rescue mission, like he would have caught a walker, skinned it, and made himself look like one of them instead of walking around
That would be smart.
with his bright clothing and his loud blonde hair, running around in the forest like a dumbass. Like,
Yeah.
Are we gonna do the pickup on Facebook or no? You're not feeling it.
No, I don't want to set it back up.
You're gonna just continue it on YouTube, or anybody got any questions or comments? Did you guys like the episode?
I'll start responding to stuff on here.
Maybe if Connie didn't get killed, she and Daryl will get their freak on. Come on, ship them. Oh, her name's Connie. Okay. I honestly think that Connie and Daryl, Daryl has had no play this whole time for like the life of the series, basically. And I think maybe he and Connie, there's potential. Like, why not? Why not? Everybody needs somebody, right? Especially during the apocalypse. And maybe Connie can reach him somehow.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll do
Yeah.
like a quick live.
Ever since Beth, he hasn't been the same. And
Yeah.
now since Rick has gotten worse.
We'll go live real quick just to like answer the
Some of the questions.
yeah, and I'll look at them on my phone so I can. Why?
I know I'm talking like before we actually. Well, maybe I'll just wait till the Facebook starts. But, I really liked tonight's episode. I thought it was very well done. But I've learned that I really, really, really can't stand Henry, and Tara's working my last nerve too.
Yeah, Tara's super annoying. Okay, so Jacob says this is going to be big. There's going to be big ramifications. I'm assuming you're talking about Henry. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Henry dies, maybe even in the next episode, just because, like. Oh, and by the way, everybody who's like tuning in right now, sorry about that. There's like a cord leading outside that connects the router, and somebody tripped over it, which is why we lost internet all of a sudden. So, now we're back just to answer all the comments from the previous live stream that I'm reading on my phone. So,
And if you feel like you missed anything, though we started late on our YouTube live, our YouTube was able to keep going because I had the data on my phone to keep it going. So,
yeah.
the end of the show is located there.
Anyway, so, yeah, Henry, I wouldn't be surprised if he died by the end of the season, possibly, like, in the next episode, just because he's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
He's, like, the just goddamn stupidest character of this whole show. like maybe ever in this whole show. Seriously. Um,
Watchmen said that it was a nice gesture that the old couple took in that baby.
yeah, I like that. I
Yeah.
felt bad for those two. I mean, especially like whatever his name, Earl, I think his name is, when he like got drunk and like Gregory manipulated him into like trying to kill Maggie, like using the anger about his like son. That was like
he
really
did try to
screwed
kill
up.
Maggie, yeah.
Yeah, I
He
know,
was
but
drunk and grieving,
he
and
like took advantage of his grief, and that was really messed up, which made me even more happy to see Gregory die. Um, okay, that's what makes Tara a bad leader. Yeah, I agree.
oh, Tara, Tara.
That I mean, she like knew that what she was doing was gonna be so like offensive to Michonne that she could never come back. She did it like willingly, knowing like
Man,
how
she
badly that was
jacked.
gonna affect everything, and
Like,
that
she
makes it even worse.
Well, yeah, she jacked Michonne shit first, like extra supplies and the charter that she wrote. Watchman agrees with you that Henry's no Carl.
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you,
screwed up.
Thank you, Morticia Adams.
That was real screwed up.
We actually cosplay as Michonne. For those who are not uh, familiar about that, so
Let's see. Okay, what do you guys think of Alpha? I think Alpha's a fucking sociopath. Is what I think.
I want to see Alpha before the zombie apocalypse started, frankly, because she was probably terrorizing her husband and Lydia like that whole time. And then
Mm-hmm.
when everything went to shit, she really like unleashed it. So I want to see, like, you don't just become that way. You
Yeah.
don't just turn into that. Like, she was probably like, she was just a bad seed.
Mm-hmm. I
What,
agree.
do we know her real name? Alpha's real
Alpha?
name? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Actually.
Well, whatever her name was, she's clearly a bad seed.
Okay, so Sherry says Henry's gonna have his head on a pike,
Probably.
which is the reference to the comic. I mean, like that's the way that the Whispers actually
Or-
get introduced. I think in the comic.
Or Henry's gonna end up being Lydia's new mask, which would really piss off Carol. Like, can you imagine? Um,
Well, and that kind of makes sense because they strongly hinted that there's going to be some kind of showdown between Alpha and Carol in that last episode. I mean, the whole conversation between Lydia and Henry was like, my mom's a badass, and then he's like, well, you don't fuck with my mom either, and like they kind of like hinted at it, like there's going to be some kind of conflict between those two people, and it would definitely make sense if like Henry dies, that would be the thing that triggers Carol to go after her.
also, Sherry says, put Tara's head on the pike. Don't even care. Um, and that Cynthia said that they should lock Henry back up or kick his ass. I agree on the kicking his ass thing, because if he had just a good passionate ass whooping just one time, like seriously, like this is not a discussion, Henry. Like this girl has to go back. I wonder if Beta is as crazy as Alpha.
I don't know.
He seems scary. Like if he rolled up at the gate like Alberta in that voice, that was disturbing.
I wonder where Negan is, because I mean he is like an integral part in figuring out how to defeat the Whisperers in comic, and
he's chilling at Alexandria, like I don't know, making spaghetti for Judith or something.
I guess
Michonne's not back home yet.
they didn't even show like what he did when he showed back up. I mean, I would think that people would want to lock him back up. It's kind of hard to tell.
It seems like Judith is like the mini boss while Michonne is gone. So there's no Michonne, there's no Aaron. They're both on their way back to Alexandria. So Judith probably brought him back home. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense to put him back. Like, if he willingly goes back, like, lock him up to do. Like, it's just kind of silly at this point.
I mean, I think he's just pretty much displayed that he's not a threat anymore, right? I mean, like he got out and he didn't hurt anybody. He just left.
It's time for him to be released and
then he came back, so it's like he's not going to hurt anybody then.
He served 6 hard years, and honestly, like the rules should totally be skewed for the apocalypse. Because it's not like other people haven't brutally killed people, innocent people. They all have. They've all killed someone, whether they were sleeping or hysterical. Michonne, Rick, everybody on down. Like, everybody's killed somebody. Like, just because Negan killed your face doesn't mean that he should be judged more harshly on that front.
Well, and plus, like, he's a resource that needs to be utilized. Like, Negan's really smart.
Now you sound like Negan.
There's not...
Humans are a resource!
But his brain is a resource. Like, he is super smart. He always comes up with, like, a plan at the last second and stuff. And somebody like that shouldn't just be, like, rotting away in a cell. They need people that are smart like that.
And he's a cat.
To be... Yes, he is. He's a goddamn cat.
He's got at least 8 lives left.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's not very many people in the apocalypse who are as smart as Negan, and so, like, they need somebody like him to come up with some brilliant strategy to defeat the Whisperers, because he's not intimidated easily. Like, they need somebody like him communicating with them and figuring them out, and you know what I mean? He mind fucks his enemies and stuff.
Not just that, but it's a numbers game, and they need all hands on deck. And I don't know if Negan's been like doing push-ups and working out those last 6 years.
Doesn't look like it.
Well, he can still help. He can still help.
It doesn't matter. There's nobody else in the show who is as good at like getting inside the heads of their enemy and then manipulating them as Negan.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, he has like crazy powers that way. Like, he always figures out a way to get under people's skin. And you need somebody like him to go against Alpha, because obviously Daryl is not doing a very good job of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Henry's ridiculous.
Ridiculously stupid.
Oh right, Connie, a love interest. We were talking about that on YouTube. I do think that I think Daryl might finally have a love interest. They're gonna go on the road. They're gonna be spending quality time together. Talking, playing with that dog, like being like a makeshift family while they look for that dumbass Henry. If something happens, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be opposed to it, because Daryl's been alone for so long. It's long overdue. Like, even Gabriel is getting some play again.
Dude, come on, Gabriel, not just some play, he's banging everybody.
The Carol Daryl fans will be sick. Well, Carol and Daryl is just not gonna
it's
happen.
never gonna happen. You know what it is about Gabriel? Gabriel's like, he's like a sleeper agent. They don't see him coming. He's like the innocent priest. Then they start talking to him one-on-one. He's, all of a sudden...
I was like, hey girl.
All of a sudden...
You see my good book?
Oh, you know what would be funny? Because he hooked up with Jadis before she, like, took Rick on that helicopter. What if, like, one of the first scenes of the movie is, like, she's pregnant with Gabriel's baby?
Who?
Jadis. Because remember? That happened right before she left.
Oh, you don't think Gabriel had any good pull-out game?
He's a priest. He probably doesn't even know what pulling out is.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Oh, yes, we do have a YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Jill Roby. For those of you who didn't know. I can see Lydia killing Alpha because she sees there's another way to live and her mother has lied all along. That would actually be pretty cool. Like, I heard in the comics Negan kills Alpha or something, but I don't think they're going to do that. It would make more sense for Lydia to do it.
He doesn't kill. Well, okay, he does ultimately kill her, but like the whole thing is Rick lets him out of prison because he comes up with the plan that like works in terms of defeating the Whisperers.
I don't think Negan's going to go back in that cell.
I don't think they're going to abandon that.
I think Judith and Michonne are going to have like a big argument about it, and then Judith will say, I don't know,
Whoa, she looks different.
What?
I hope they cut back to her.
Who, her?
Yeah.
You mean Lydia?
Yeah. She looks way different.
I didn't think she looked that different. She's just wearing better clothes and her hair's more brushed.
Yeah. Okay. Candace says, I don't know that Carl wouldn't do this if they were sticking with the comic storyline. He went through a lot for Lydia. I disagree. I mean, Carl is a horny teenager too, but he's not an idiot the way that Henry is.
Oh, Carl would never have done the things that Henry is doing.
No way.
Yeah, can y'all stop disrespecting Carl's memory? Like, come on. Seriously, you guys. Like, Carl is just, he's better than that.
The one time that Carl went out, well, although to Candace's point, he did also go out, like, against the rest of the group to go and save, the doctor.
Sadiq, and then
he got bit. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, no. He didn't do it for for some play. He did it because he genuinely believed that's the right thing.
That is true.
Henry, if anyone thinks that Henry wasn't just trying to get some, you are lying to yourself. Like, he's thirsty.
Yeah.
He's thirsty.
Yeah, I don't buy this whole ooh,
Altruism. How do you live with it? How would you live with two of your people getting murdered just for some girl to go back to her own mother?
Yeah, that's the thing, and actually, I don't understand why Daryl didn't just say that in response to them. Which would you rather live with? Us not getting two of our people back, or us giving her back to them?
Or the third option, we shoot all of Lydia's people, including her mom,
Yeah.
and they're all dead. And then you think she would actually want to stay here after that?
Yeah, none of those options.
None of those options work.
None of those options are.
Not
good.
to mention the underlying layer is that Lydia chose for herself. She turned herself in, and that's the most important thing. Like Henry was trying to decide for her.
And
she chose to go back.
And it seemed like the reason why Lydia decided to go back too, partially was because she didn't want to bring down bad stuff happening upon Henry's group. She was trying to do, you know what I mean? She was doing it partially in his interest. So for him to just shit all over that and be like, no, you shouldn't go anyways, even stupider.
Well, yeah, and I think Lydia heard what Enid was saying. Although I don't think what Enid was saying was applicable at all to the situation at hand. It had nothing to do with anything. All she had to say was look, let's let Lydia decide for herself. Let's see what she says. And by the way, they have two of our peoples. And they're definitely going to die.
Yeah, that was just not a rational choice at all. I mean, whatever, oh, it's so bad that she went back with them. She already knows how to live with them. All she got was one smack in the face. That's a hell of a lot better than Luke and Alden getting murdered right in front of Hilltop. That's just not. There's no comparison at all between those two options.
Yeah.
He's not thinking rationally.
Thanks for subscribing, by the way.
I think that's about it. Yeah, Daryl isn't going to sit for that. He was abused, so he isn't going to just sit with this. I don't know. I mean...
Well, no, Daryl only went back out there to save Henry's dumbass.
Yeah.
And that's for Carol, not even for Henry. I agree, Brandon. Henry's no Carl. I wonder if Beta's as crazy as Alpha. I'd say probably, in certain respects, crazier. He seems like the id of Alpha.
There's a really good part in the comic where Negan comes face to face with Beta and talks a bunch of shit to him and is well, what's your name? And he's we don't have names. I'm called Beta. And he's that's a name, a fucking stupid one, but it's still a name. And I hope they put that in the show. Just because it would be funny to see him start mind fucking some of the Whisperers. All right.
Oh, and also just one quick thing, Watchmen. In regards to your question about Maggie, we probably won't know about her arc again until we see if Lauren's new show survives or not. So that's just the honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just the honest answer. Sorry.
We'll have to see. Obviously, I hope she comes back, but we'll have to see. I think we're going to wrap it up. Guys, thanks for watching both our live streams, the one that failed earlier and then this one as well. And we'll see you next week for the next episode.
All right. Night, guys.
Bye.